Hey, welcome back to the second video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about learning how to articulate your vision statement. Now, where the mission statement tends to focus on your why, the vision statement's got a little bit different twist to it that we're going to talk about in just a second. But let me say this because you've just been working on brainstorming that mission statement. And there's something important to remember that as you articulate your why, that becomes what your company now focuses on. So again, our mission statement as a company was that we help people connect with their audience so their business grows. So that's why we exist, but now that why also becomes what we're doing. So again, it's important for us to be clear on that and the way that we think about it ourselves before we communicate it to other people. Clarity creates connection. I'll probably say that in almost every video because if you're unclear about what something means, it's going to be impossible for your audience to understand that. So where a mission statement focuses on why your company exists, and then that becomes what your company does or what your company focuses on. Now in the vision statement, we're going to say our definition for a vision statement is how your company will fulfill its mission. Again, if you were to research good vision statements, you will find all kinds of different information. And sometimes you'll see similarities. Other times it will seem all over the board. So now let's take a look at a couple of different examples for vision statements and what different companies are using for these statements to talk about the how we're going to accomplish why our company exists. The first one we're going to look at is Toyota. This is Toyota's vision statement from their website. Toyota will lead the future mobility society, enriching lives around the world with the safest and most responsible ways of moving people. Through our commitment to quality, ceaseless innovation, and respect for the planet, we strive to exceed expectations and be rewarded with a smile. So in this vision statement from Toyota, they actually, again, are now beginning to break down how they are going to fulfill their mission. And they talk about doing this in a few different ways. They talk about becoming leaders. They talk about making sure they continue to innovate and also are responsible with the planet. And they let you know at the end that they want to be rewarded with a smile. So let's think about like this vision statement and kind of break down what we can learn from it. Is this vision statement lets us know several different steps. And I didn't list all of them there, but they see several different steps they're going to do to fulfill the mission that they've already stated. But they let us know that with a couple things in mind. And again, as you get ready to prepare to write your vision statement, I want to highlight these two things from this vision statement. The first is that part about being rewarded with a smile at the end lets you know that this vision statement is not just about them. This vision statement of how they will do it ends with a connection to a satisfied customer. So that satisfied customer is going to return a smile to them. So as you're working in every part of what you're articulating about yourself, about your mission, your vision, and your values, it's important to keep that customer in mind. Now, this is really important because sometimes these statements may be appropriate for you to find and place on your website. But some of the greatest companies in the whole world don't even list their mission statement or their vision statement publicly. Now, that choice is up to you. But what's really important in this section is that you understand your why and your how. So from Toyota's vision statement, we're learning that they're connecting it with people. And you can also hear this commitment to do these things both now with a thought toward the future. So they said, we will do this thing, that we will lead in this mobility sector. We will lead in this. And there's a commitment to both the now and to what's going to come. And often great vision statements not only reflect the how that you can see right now, but how your company will grow as it continues to fulfill its vision statement. The next company we want to look at is American Express. And we've talked about their mission statement before, and now we're going to focus on their vision statement. So listen carefully to how different American Express's vision statement is to what we just talked about with Toyota. American Express says their vision is to provide the world's best customer experience every day. To provide the world's best customer experience every day. Now, they don't go into all the details of how they're going to do that. They just let you know that the way they'll fulfill their mission is providing great customer experience. I promise you that inside of American Express, There are really clearly laid out things about how that's going to be accomplished, but what they communicate to the world on their website is that they are committed, their vision is to provide the world's best customer experience every day. So again, let's just think about, what does this actually convey? It lets us know how they're going to accomplish their mission, and it speaks to us that this is going to be something that happens ongoing. This is not just an achievement they will reach once and then move on, but they say every day we are going to provide we're going to provide the world's best customer experience. So in something like a credit card company, great user experience is absolutely a key to success. So they're communicating that vision out. Now, it's not only important that their customers understand that and agree with this, but imagine how powerful that statement is internally within their team, for people who are answering customer service calls, for people who are doing on the sales side with businesses. This is an important thing for everyone involved in that organization to understand and own, so that what they communicate to their public actually makes sense. So as we begin to think about you writing out your vision statement and learning how to clearly articulate this, again, we want to take you through some brainstorming steps. And so the two things I want you to really think about in this part of the worksheet is, again, keep in mind, who are the people that you're communicating this vision to, or that your company will serve. And as you're communicating the how you will fulfill your mission, keep those people in mind. And then also just remember, it's important that this is something that you that reflects how you'll do this now and as you move into the future. Okay, now, one thing that's very, very clear, as our team has researched mission statements and vision statements, like we said in the last video, there are no clear rules that you have to follow. You should not be changing your mission and vision every month, okay? Again, this part of your branding reflects your identity. When companies are constantly reimagining everything, it reflects an identity crisis. But while a mission, your why, and that becomes your what, should not change over and over again, it is okay to update your vision over time. A good example of this is that Bill Gates in 1980 had a very, very simple vision statement, and the way he saw the vision of Microsoft. That vision was so simple, it was a computer on every desk in every home. And that reflected what Bill Gates saw as the founder of Microsoft in the early 80s. But now their vision statement has grown, because they definitely have grown. And as they have helped fulfill that idea of computers being normal on every desk, listen to what their current vision statement is. Microsoft currently says their vision is to help people and businesses throughout the world realize their full potential. So you can see that their vision has adapted over time to reflect the growth of their company and the change in culture. Now, I want you to know, as you're making this vision statement, as you begin to brainstorm this out and write this out, don't get paralyzed trying to be perfect. As you have clarity on why your business exists and what your business is going to be that's reflected in the mission statement, just begin to brainstorm of how you're going to accomplish that, and begin to write down words that jump out to you, and then you can begin to craft those words as you think about how you want to communicate those to your customers. All right, have fun doing your worksheet, and we'll see you in the next video.